What's up, YouTube? This Gerard with D.B.K Mobile Detailing, back with another video. And first, I want to say welcome back, fam. And if you're not part of the family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can join the family. Also, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at DBK underscore mobile underscore detailing. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Benefits of raising your prices. But before you can get the benefits of raising your prices, you have to ask yourself, why should I raise my prices? And this topic right here is a discussion amongst quite a few detailers, whether you be new, aspiring, or you've been doing it for a minute. Pricing and packages and the benefits of it can be a tricky part of any business, so to say, because starting out you really don't know what to charge, or you haven't found your comfort level as far as how much you want to charge for certain services. So today we're going to break that down the way I went about doing it and still do go about doing it. But like I said, first we got to start off with why you should raise your prices. So I've broken that down into a few steps to look at. My first reason is process. And what I mean by process is what all factors into your package, what all factors into you completing that detail from start to finish. How long does it take you to do that detail? Are you being well compensated for your time that it took to do that detail? How many products, how many chemicals, what tools did you have to pull out? Like, all of this should factor into the process and monetizing how you get paid for said detail or your package. My second why would be professionalism and experience. And with professionalism comes how you carry yourself and how you present yourself to the customer. When you arrive at the customer's location, do they see a professional, or do they see someone that's just, out here at random trying to get money for washing cars, so to say? And experience is what the customer is actually willing to pay for. They're paying for your experience. And I give you an example. Let's say something breaks on your car or something at your house, and you have to pay somebody to do this. It's beyond your knowledge and your expertise. So somebody comes up to you and they're willing to do the job for $50, but you know in the back of your mind that this is a $300-400 job. Are you willing to pay that person $50, taking a chance on whether or not they're going to get the job done and done right? Or are you going to go with the one that's charging a little bit more, and you know that you're paying for their experience? And my last why, well, I ain't going to say my last why, but like I said, I was going to give you a few reasons, but it's cost. What does it cost to run your business? And when I say cost, I mean you got to factor everything in, from chemicals to equipment to gas, even getting back and forth to the customer, or gas in your generator. What does all of this cost? Because at the end of the day, this is what we call overhead, what it costs to run a business. Like, we still want to get paid because we still also have personal bills. We got families. Some of us got kids. A lot goes into that because nobody wants to get out here and just work just to pay bills or work just to keep a business going. Like, we want to reap the benefits and enjoy, what we've built. And let me ask you a question. What was the reason that caused you to raise your prices? And tell me, how did that process go? Leave it in the comments and let us know. So now that I've gave you a few reasons as to why you should raise your prices, let's talk about the benefits of raising your prices. And I get it. Trust me, it can be nervous, it can be scary, even you can wreck your brain trying to figure out what's the right price point for you, but you'll get it. And the biggest fear, I would say, would probably be losing customers. A lot of us, we don't want to go up on our prices because, we get so comfortable with that familiar discomfort to where we don't want to let it go. But trust me, the benefits outweigh all of that, because once you start to raise your prices, and like I said, you're going to lose customers, but you start to target another demographic of customers that's willing to pay those prices. They're willing to pay for your professionalism and your experience, as I stated, and one of the reasons why you should go up on your prices. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one out the way. And this one is what I like to call a costly benefit. And a costly benefit means when you have equipment that tears up on you and it has to be replaced or it has to be fixed, by raising your prices, it helps you combat that. So now you don't have to sit around and wonder, how you going to get this fixed, or, maybe not being able to get jobs done that week because, a certain piece of equipment, and let's say it's a major equipment like a generator, something that powers your whole setup. If that goes out, that can have you out the game for a minute, especially if you don't have the funds to take it to a repair shop or take it to, or buy a new one if need be, because sometimes equipment tears up and it's beyond repair. It just has to be replaced. So by raising your prices, it gives you that cushion, that nest egg, savings. I would encourage all of you to, put something back off of every job. I don't care if it's 10, 20, 30, 50, whatever you can afford. I would strongly recommend that you would save something to the side, because when you run in a business, whether it be detailing, McDonald's, Apple, whatever, like, stuff is going to break and it's going to tear up and it's going to have to be fixed or it's going to have to be replaced. So with that being said, it's very important to save. And I know we've all heard it before, save for a rainy day, because you never know what's going to happen in your business as far as with your equipment. And especially, running out of chemicals and products, like those are things that's going to have to be replaced consistently. And for an example, I'm going to say wheel and tire cleaner. I can't tell you how often I'm constantly buying that, because that's a necessity. That's something that pretty much, I'm going to say 70 to 80% of the time that I'm on the job, I'm using that, unless I'm just doing a interior only package. But if I'm doing any exterior package, wheel and tire cleaner is getting used. And anybody who's been doing it for a while knows, like, you're going to go through that. That and soap is something that you are going to go through. So raising your prices, again, helps you be prepared for situations like that. Sometimes you might run out of the last little bit of APC on the job and you headed to the next one and you know it. And you might have to buy chemicals on the fly. Like, you might have to run to Walmart and get a gallon of super clean, or maybe you got a detail supply store nearby in your area. You might have to run in there and grab something right quick. Like, all of this plays a factor into your business. And another benefit is it helps to run your business more efficiently. And what I mean by that is, maybe you're at a point in your business where you're starting to broaden your horizon. Maybe you're starting to get into marketing. Maybe you have to pay for somebody to do a marketing campaign for you, or you have a website that's up, you have to pay for that, and business cards, flyers, all types of marketing strategies. Like, some of it is free, but a lot of it isn't free. and that cost. And depending on what your budget is for that, raising your prices helps you set aside that money for that budget, so that that's one less headache that you have to worry about. Because without marketing, and like I said in another one of my videos, word of mouth is battle tested. But at the same time, word of mouth is only going to get you but so far. Like, you have to put yourself out there, and it takes money to do that. So you definitely have to set aside some money for marketing. And like I said, that's another benefit of raising your prices. And this one probably should have been first, because this one is important. And we're going to call this a peace of mind. Like, we all want a peace of mind, whether it be at home, at work, in our business. Like, we all want to get a peace of mind out of what we're doing. Not saying that running a business is stress free, because it's going to be some stress in it. But some of the stress we can alleviate, or we can minimize it, by raising our prices. And what I mean by that is, let's say you're doing the detail where you quoted the customer $100, and it takes you 3, 4, maybe 5 hours to complete. So now it's like you looking at the job like, I know I should have charged more, and it's starting to ride you. And like, that can be a stressful issue in itself, because let's just say you got other customers lined up after that. So now it's like you rushing, trying to hurry up to get to these other customers, where if you charged properly, you would take a little bit more time on the job, because you feel like, okay, all right, I'm getting well compensated for this, so I'm not going to rush through this. So all in all, to say, raising your prices can and will benefit your business in the long run. And I did leave out one key point that really wasn't a why or a benefit. But when you do raise your prices, make sure that your packages, and hopefully by this time, you've took the time out to put some packages together as far as your pricing. Make sure your packages reflect that. Like, don't just go up on your packages and say, okay, all right, my package was $100, now I'm finna charge $150. Like, let your package reflect the price change. What went up? What are you charging more for? Or what did you add extra to that package to where a customer feel like, oh, okay, I need that, or no, I don't want to pay for that. Like, be transparent in your packages. Have a breakdown. So trust me, you'll get some customers that'll ask you, hey, how much do you charge for a full detail? And you'll say, oh, I charge $500 for a full detail. And they'll be like, okay, well, what does that full detail include? Like, you have to be able to break that package down to them and say, okay, this is included, that's included. And they may say, okay, hold up, well, how much does that cost? Okay, well, I charge X amount of dollars for this right here. Like, be transparent in your packages. Let your customers know up front what it is that they're getting and what it is that they're paying for. And I guess that goes back to one of the whys. That's professionalism. Like, be professional at all times in your business. You never know who's watching you or who's looking at you and seeing how you do things. So always conduct yourself in a professional manner, because at the end of the day, we are professionals. So this is going to conclude this video. And all in all, I just wanted to put this out there for the people that maybe have questions in their mind as far as to why they should raise their prices and what are they getting out of raising their prices. And I hope you all got something out of this video. And if you stuck around to this part, go ahead and hit that like button. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and join the family by hitting that subscribe button. And until next time, be prosperous, be blessed, and I'll holler at y'all on the next video.